Only a few games until the NBA playoffs. Let's dive into some bets. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. We had a day off in the NBA, but it's okay because the Major League Baseball was here and we had a 5-2 day. That was a ton of fun following just baseball. It was nice to have a breather from the NBA, but we are ready to get back at it. We have three more best bets for you, a huge slate of games, but it's kind of tough out there. There's some big blowout potentials, and not all the props are out. So we found three that we like. Any added ones will be in the pinned comments. But before we dive in, smash that like button, guys. We're getting towards the end of the season. This has been so much fun. Smash the like button, leave a comment. You guys crushed the comments, by the way. Every single one of you was awesome. We had so many comments, even some just saying hi. That's all we need. Helps the algorithms, helps our channel grow. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's go to the bets recap and how we did 2 days ago, not yesterday. It was a 2-2 day. Ho hum. But we did win because we hit a huge 1.5 unit money line parlay, like always. Magic and Suns moneyline parlay was an easy winner. Corey Kispert over 3.5 threes at plus 100. I know he hit at least four. I stopped caring after that, but that was huge. Nice plus 100 win there. Maxi under 21.5 points. That was probably our worst bet of the night. He was on fire, and he had that early in the game. And then Kessler double-double. That was the added bet. Guys, he had 6 points, 8 rebounds in the third quarter. He was on his way, and then he got hurt, and he is now out for the season. So nothing we can do. I think we had a good chance at a 3-1. But there we are, 2-2, as you see down there, 54-42 since the All-Star break, up over 7 units. Now, are you ready? Three best bets. Let's go to game number one. All right, here we go. T-Wolves at the Nets. The Nets are -1, over-under of 227.5. Injuries. Cat just became questionable, but I just think that's common for him right now, coming back from injury. I expect him to play. Other than that, that's it. So it's going to be a fully healthy game. Should be a fun game to watch between two playoff teams. Home and away splits. T-Wolves 18-21 on the road. The Nets are 22-16 at home. Not sure how much that matters with all the injuries and different teams that are going on right now. But the Nets have won 2 out of the last 3 against the T-Wolves. There's no Cat in any of those 3 games. So if I had to pick a side, I would say flip a freaking coin, guys. I mean, there's just like I have no idea. It depends which Nets team show out. I think Dinwiddie could have a good game, and it's going to be something I look more into, maybe for tomorrow. But other than that, I really don't know. I don't have a feel on this game. You don't have to bet every game, by the way. I know it's crazy, but I do have a best bet, obviously, in this game. It's Mr. Rudy Gobert over 12.5 rebounds at -115. We have not bet Mr. Gobert much this season, but he's on a roll with rebounds. In the last 5 games with Karl Anthony Towns, he's averaging over 14 rebounds a game. Okay, he's actually rebounding better with Cat on the floor, so I do hope Cat plays. It's just a matter of how they play. He's more around the rim when Cat plays, and Cat's more around the perimeter. And this is the big part of it right here. The Nets give up the most rebounds to centers in the last 30 days. I mean, they get annihilated on the boards. So, I mean, all he has to do is hit 13, which is less than his average against the best matchup in the NBA. I love it. Over 12.5 rebounds. He has 11 plus rebounds in 8 of his last 10 games. So, I mean, he's always right around there. He's been dominating the glass. And overall, he's averaging 12 rebounds a game this season. So, I love Gobert to go over 12.5. I expect like a 14, 15, 16 rebound game from him. So, that's our best bet and bet number one. Let's move on to game number two. All right, here we go. Game number two. The Kings at the Pelicans. Pelicans are -2.5, over under of 237.5. Injuries in this game, it's really just one. It's Malik Monk. He's questionable. He's a sharpshooter. He does some things, averages, I think, 13 points a game. No Zion, no Alvarado still for the Pelicans. Nothing new there. Home and away splits. Kings are 24-14 on the road. Pelicans 25-13 at home. They've split their 2 meetings this year, but I mean, there's a ton of injuries. I don't think Fox played in any of those games. Ingram missed one, so those don't really mean much to me. Guess what, guys? My best bet is going to be a little bit of a gut pick and just kind of the spot in the schedule. I have some stats and things to back it up, but I am going to go with the Pelicans -2.5. I feel like the books just want you to take the bait and take the Kings at +2.5 because you're thinking, why are the Kings underdogs right now when they're the better team? They're the 3 seed. Pelicans are playing for much more. They are the 8th seed right now, the Pelicans, but they're only a half game back of the 5th seed. That's how wild the Western Conference is. every game is a playoff game for them. I think the crowd and everyone's just going to get into this game. I like the Pelicans to cover the 2.5, win a big game. On the other side, Kings are kind of settled into the 3 seed. I'm going to be honest with you. They are 4 games ahead of the team behind them, and they're 2 games back of the 2 seed ahead of them. So, I mean, with 4 games left, they could, I guess, catch the 2 seed. It's just going to be really tough. And so I don't think they have as much to play for as this Pelicans team, who is trying to get out of that play-in tournament. And they've been playing better lately. So, and I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Pelicans are fifth in defensive rating this year. It's a sneaky good defense lately, and as long as Ingram has good games, which he's been doing lately, this team's not bad. You got Valanciunas down low and CJ McCollum running point. Those three have to play well, obviously, but I just like them here at home in this spot and how much this game means to it. So, with that, I think Ingram, I think he's facing a team that gives up like the fifth most points to his position. So, I mean, let's just be honest. The Kings give up a lot of points to almost every position. So, high paced game, lots of points from Ingram. I think his points prop was 29.5. I would sprinkle a little on the double double, and I still may do that. He's done that in 3 of the last 6 games. It's just a thought. I think it was, I don't know, plus 250 or plus 2 something. So I would check the odds in those books and see where those are at. But my best bet for this game, Pelicans minus 2.5. They need it. They have to have it. They're at home. I know the Kings are a good road team, but I'm not taking the bait. I'm going with the Pelicans minus 2.5. Let's move on to the final bet of the day. All right, here we go. OKC Sonics at the Golden State Warriors. Warriors -8, over under of 241. Only injury in this game is Andrew Wiggins. He's still out, but he is going to be back soon. That's right. He is going to make this team much better on both sides of the court. But for now, he's not in. Home and away splits. Thunder 15-24 on the road, and the Warriors are an elite 32-8 at home. The crazy part about this also is the Warriors are the best home team against the spread. They are 26, 13, and 1, hitting at almost a 67% clip against the spread. That's wild to me. So, with that, I have to lean Warriors -8. I mean, how can you not? They're at home. They dominate. They're the best home team against the spread. But I do think 8 is about right. I was hoping it was like 6 in this game. But that's not my bet. My best bet is on the other part of it, the over under of 241. We are taking the over 241 in this game at -110 is our best bet. These two teams have played 3 times, guys. Here's their total: 265, 255, and 248. I mean, the lowest they had was 7 over this total. I mean, you got Steph, Clay, SGA, no defense, and also very high paced teams. Thunder are fourth in pace. Warriors first in pace. There's a reason these games go absolutely crazy on offense. Also, these are 2 of the top 5 over teams in the NBA. OKC is third at hitting the highest over percentage in games, and Warriors are fifth. I mean, guys, pace. The past 3 meetings, this total is too low. I like the over 241 in this game. Give me a lot of points, and we'll take it. That's our third and final bet. Let's go to that bets recap page now. There we go. Gobert over 12.5 rebounds, -115. And that's with Cat or without Cat. I hope Cat plays, though. Pelicans -2.5, -110. That's the gut pick. So if you want to fade the gut, that's fine. It's up to you guys. Over 241, Thunder Warriors at -110. Those are the 3 final bets. More than likely, I will have an added bet in the pinned comments below, so stay tuned for that. There is some big point spreads today, guys. I mean, it's wild. Like Grizzlies at 18, I think it is. Raptors around 14 or 15. I wanted to pull the trigger on some of them, but I just didn't yet. So that's where we're at. We're coming down the stretch, and I am excited for it. Stay tuned for Major League Baseball video coming out also. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys later.